Good morning, it's Ria. It is time for another raptor handling how-to video. So instead of using an actual raptor today, I am using a coffee mug. However, it has the same gear on it. So standing in for anklets, I have got adjustable zip ties, and then we have got our jesses. So these go through the anklets. There are some that are one piece, an anklet just combination. And then they've got your eyelet on the bottom. And this is what your leash is going to go through. So I have my leash here. My leash has a swivel. They don't all. And then it also has an eyelet on the one side so that I can secure it to my jesses. Now, this leash is really long. I would typically be using it with a gloved bird, and then it would go on to the D-ring on our glove. But I'm just showing you with the bare hand today. If you want to see the video on how to tie the knot to tie it to your D-ring, I've got that one posted as well. So my coffee cup is not an ordinary coffee cup. It is filled to the brim with water. So this is actually a test. When I first started handling just birds, before I could ever touch a bird, I had to handle a coffee mug. And I thought it was the most ridiculous thing, but it is the best thing that anyone could have ever done on this path for me. So thank you, Fred, for the coffee mug test. All right, so when you pick your bird up, you're gonna have them step up and you're gonna be holding the jesses. So I'm gonna go ahead and step up my coffee mug, and the jesses are going over my index finger and under my thumb. So I'm gonna step them up very carefully. I don't wanna spill my water. And I'm taking my leash, the end that has the eyelet, and I'm putting it through the holes on both jesses. And I'm going to take the other end of my leash here and feed that back through the hole on the leash. And pull, but gently so I'm not spilling any water. All right, so now I'm going to take my jesses and take them, I like to go between my middle and my ring finger. Some people like to do it with the index. And then you're just going to wrap all of your access leash after you've tied it off if you're wearing a glove, which you should be if it's a raptor. But if you're doing something like a turaka or a toucan, that might not actually be your protocol. And then I'm going to close my fist. So we don't want to have a whole bunch of extra leash, because if a bird baits, they're going to get tangled in that. But this is the position you should be holding your hand with the bird, almost like a coffee mug. They're going to be sitting up on top, but you don't want to be so shaky or wiggly that you're spilling water, because that's going to make the bird uneasy and uncomfortable. So we want to make sure that you practice having just that steady hand, and then you can practice again taking your leash off, untying it if you're using it for raptors, so it would be a glove bird tethered to your glove. So very gently pulling your leash, not spilling your water. And then you would be putting your bird back into their enclosure. Happy handling.